Sexy Lexi with the 2 chins. Not the 1, but the 2.
Not 2 chins.
2. Okay. You ready?
1 for my food, 1 for my phone. You know when you open your phone accidentally, your camera, and you be like, God damn, that's what I look like?
And that's men's favorite angle. Ugh, I don't get it. Okay.
Talking about men in photos. You know, I don't know what the disconnect is. Like, you know, you go out to a place with your girls and it's like, you have the best pictures. Bitch, you're a supermodel. Wow, you're gorgeous.
Confidence is through the roof.
How are you not taking pictures every moment of every fucking day? And then you go out with your man and you're like, you know what? I look fucking hot as shit because I'm here with you and I want to impress you. And then you'd be like, hey, can you take a picture of me really quick? And it's like,
all 87 are trash. There might be a 1 or 2 out of the 87.
You're moving. Photos. You're looking the opposite way.
He has a horrible angle, horrible lighting, doesn't focus.
You've cropped my shoes out. My shoes are important. Oh, now there's no space above my head. Right. Now I'm this big and the picture is this big. Like, ooh, I don't know. Like some content creator, someone, I'm going to throw this out there. Some influencer needs to be like, you know how they love to sell courses? They need to make a how-to for boyfriends. For
boyfriends of your girl. That is a good one. You might need to.
Dropping gems, giving free game.
You might need to.
Wow. $1 million worth of game? Is this $1 million worth of game? Or has this come through? I don't know.
You know, you'll find out. But welcome back, everybody. Another episode of Come Through. It is the new year. It is season 3. Yay. And we are so excited to be back. It's been a fucking minute, but here we are. You know who it is. Your girl, Flex Luther.
Big Flex.
Checking in, signing in to the building with my A1, my day one, the one and only, Ashley J.
It's me, Ashley J. It's been a minute, but I still ask that you put some respect on my motherfucking name, dog. That's it. That's all. And it could be so simple. And you are tuned into episode 108, the first episode of the season 3, back at you, bigger, badder than ever. I don't know.
I like badder.
That was in my spirit.
Bigger and badder. I felt that.
Yeah, you did? All right. We'll drop the theme song.
Start the show off, you know. It's been a long 3 weeks away from you, my friend.
You know, when you take that vacation from work and you're like, how
do I log in?
Forgot all my passwords.
Right.
Who's my manager?
Right. How do I pick up the phone again?
When is lunch?
What is our company called?
What's the phone number?
Right.
Address?
Right.
My job title.
What's my description again? What do I do? Fuck. It's like
exactly.
It's like an episode of Friends, which you wouldn't know, but it's like, what is Chandler's job? A computer processor, number input. What do I do again? At one point, he's like, "What do I do?"
I don't know. That's me explaining my new job to people.
Right.
You work from home? That's so dope. What do you do? And I explain it and they just look at me like I've told them like I'm a fucking physicist. I think they would honestly understand me saying I was a physicist more than me trying to explain my current job.
Damn, that's deep. But that's the new American way, this remote life, you know? It's positions
Get on the way.
Man, I'm praying for one of those to come my way. One of those remote position, one of those little things that everyone's got. It's the new American way. I'm trying to get one of them.
I hope the shackles of going into an office every day are released from my people.
Man.
We deserve so much better. You deserve to just barely wake up 10 minutes before your first call, brush your teeth really quick.
Take a swig of water, coffee.
Yeah. Throw on a quick shirt. Stay in your pajama bottoms and sit at your... No, you're really living the life if you have a laptop and can do all this shit from your bed.
From your bed, yeah.
Wow.
I know a few. Wow. Well, anywho, we have so much to catch up on.
Yes.
Both of our birthdays have
gone and passed.
Yes, came and went since we've last recorded. Yeah, so let's just start there.
Let's start with yours, friend. Yours was firstest.
It was firstest. It was New Year's Eve. I secretly hate my birthday because of the day that it's on. The older I get, the more I hate it because it's just so fucking complicated. This year was a big one. It was 3-0.
Yes, it was. Happy birthday to us.
Yay! Ashley's been waiting for that.
I forgot in the beginning, so that was my moment to shine.
Yes. So happy birthday to us. Bring in the big 3-0 with a lot of love, a lot of friends. Not everything went as planned, but it really, and this is going to go later to my theme of the year, it just showed me how to appreciate what you got when you have it type of thing.
Message.
You know, me and Ashley may or may not have got stuck on a mountain for 5 hours on my actual birthday.
Story time with Ashley is coming soon.
It was definitely not in the plans. Didn't even think it was in the cards. We thought we did everything right. But
I don't even know how we ended up there.
I just blame the chains.
Snow is not a joke. It was my first time going in the snow. It is a production. You have to be prepared. There are lots of precautions, especially when it's actually snowing.
Right, which it was.
Yeah, and the roads are wet and slick. Look, this city slicker, this city girl, this sunshine city girl, LA native, does not know nothing about no motherfucking snow. They said chains. I said, huh?
A chain? What? Is it a necklace? Now I remember
Is it
why.
a necklace? Are you gonna ice me out?
Right? Come on.
Ice me out.
Now I remember why I always just go with Roland to every snow trip, and I never have any
Roland.
issues because Roland has been literally riding, snowboards and skis since he was 4 years old. So shout out to Roland.
Come on, privilege.
And always gets cars that are like compatible for like long cross country trips, snow, rain, sleet, tornadoes, you name it. His car is built
It's
for
a bomb shelter.
Literally. Like it's just perfect. And I was like, wow, I've never appreciated him driving so much more than that trip. I was like,
nothing scarier than the brakes going out on the side of a while you're going
down the mountain.
The side of the mountain.
For women that have no idea about cars, some more than others, some less than others, we all collectively had no idea about anything.
Everything took forever. There was traffic, and by the time we got back to LA, it was 11 o'clock.
It was 10:30, 11.
And it's like, you have no spirit to, at least
there
let me
was
speak
no
for myself.
spirit.
There was no spirit for me to go out. I think I grabbed food because we were at the side of a roadside
diner,
a mountainside diner.
With the lie of a best enchilada in the world, with the lie written on the diner. I'm not going to disclose the name of this diner because I ain't going to do that to y'all in Arrowbear.
I'm an avid Yelper, and I would just like to say
that y'all are lying.
That this is a lie.
Out of all the people coming, we went to the Big Bear the busiest time of the year, and y'all had the nerve to lie to us after that hard day we had.
You play in my face.
Nevertheless, I had lunch and dinner there and dessert, so thank God that they were there. We tried to find the jerky, couldn't find that, but man, was that something to experience, if you will. Yeah.
Suffer through? I don't know what the right word is.
Right. But I will probably never go on a snow trip again without a man. And I don't mean to say that as like a helpless woman, female like thing to say. I just mean them fucking chains are so hard to get on and off your tire, and I don't know how. Dirty. And you get dirty, and but like you need like strong like manly hands even to do it. Because I tried my hardest, and I'm pretty fucking strong. I'm like little but mighty.
It was Lexi and I like okay,
right,
okay.
And then we started kind of fucking shit up. So it got really ugly.
And then we failed.
So that was a lesson learned, but there was things to take away. You can never be too prepared. Accept things as they are. And what did I say in the beginning of this?
Basically go with the flow.
Take things as they are.
Yeah.
We did attempt to keep driving down the mountain, but when we realized that these brakes were really not going to stop, we said, let's take this car as it is. It's broke.
There's a diner. Let's pull over. Yeah, so that was fun. So, which means New Year's for me, I did nothing. I
was asleep by 11:30. Yeah. First time in my life.
I got some food and went to sleep.
Now, this sounds really sad, but I will say we had a great time the night before bringing my birthday in. We did shrooms. If you want to cut that out, let me know.
No, keep it.
We did chocolate shrooms. We did regular shrooms. And I'll tell you what, I've done them in the snow before, and it's one of the funnest fucking things you can do.
We were looking like Boosie, just not like air humping.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when Boosie was running, insert Boosie clip here. When he was running through the snow, like,
yeah.
We were definitely running through the snow, playing on the swings. There was like a bunch of stuff at the Airbnb or the place we were at.
Right.
So it was fun.
Full of laughter.
And then we got stuck on the side of the mountain. But
the next day.
Fun way to bring in Lexi's birthday.
Yes.
Not a fun way to go out.
Not a fun way to go out at all. But, you know, things happen. And I've decided, so whoever's fucking listening, we're celebrating my birthday like the week after from now on out. Okay? Because I can't do it anymore. I'm over it.
Or the weekend before.
No, because it's Christmas.
Oh, yeah, no. So what am I thinking?
Exactly.
Bitch.
So we are celebrating Lexi's birthday from now on the week like after or whatever.
The 7th or
yeah,
whatever that
honestly, because and it sucks, but it is what it is, okay? Having a holiday birthday is not what it's cracked up to be.
Well, coming from a January birthday, they're not all they're cracked up to be either, because everybody's fucking broke, sick,
and you don't want to go out. Really, it's that transition of broke, sick. You're waiting on the taxes, maybe you're waiting on your, work to pick up.
Everybody's burnt out and tired because of the holidays, like
the new year.
It's not a great time. I'm always in between people's checks. Like it's just I don't know. I don't win either. But
I'm happy that you were at least finally healthy. So, guys, surprise, surprise. Ashley, you want to tell them?
I caught the COVID.
She caught the Omarion, we think. Or actually, we think. We don't really know, do we?
No.
We think it might have been the Omarion.
I was, you know how, okay, so after New Year's, pretty much everybody and their mama got sick. I was everybody and their mama. Right. I ended up getting sick right after New Year's. And
it wasn't for my birthday trip. Let's just throw it out there.
Yes, we can safely say.
Safely assess it was not.
That it was not from that.
But we don't know where the fuck because...
I've used my powers of deduction to figure out who, where, and when, and I'm not going to rat that person out on air.
Okay.
So, but anyway.
But it wasn't sitting here at home. We know that.
No.
Okay.
So, lesson. You think this shit is over because you are over it. Is not over. I was sick. I lost 15 pounds in the first week.
Ashley was down bad, guys.
I was down bad. I could not respond to anybody. I could not eat. It was just really devastating. It was really scary. Honestly, if it would have gone to the point of me not eating like a day more, Ray was going to take me to the hospital.
Wow.
Luckily, I am over it for the most part. I have not noticed any like long-term symptoms. I still have a little bit of a cough, but the cough is always usually like the last thing to go when you have a cold.
Right. Especially when you smoke too.
Yeah. So I'm not really, I didn't smoke the whole time.
Which I'm sure you probably had to stop or like cut down at least.
Smoke. I really just started smoking again.
Good for you.
Yeah. But
you're like, this was serious. I was trying to get better, guys.
I was dying. Like people are texting me, like people are hitting me up. Like, and I'm just like, I couldn't do anything. Like, I think when I was the sickest, I watched Queer Eye, and I was just laying in a ball watching Queer Eye crying, because they're always emotional fucking episodes.
Always. I realized that.
And then, of course, I found out, I was also PMSing, because then I got my period right after. But I digress. So I was just fucked up, bro. And I was just sitting in a ball, crying, watching Queer Eye, hoping to survive. And on quarantine, kicked Ray out of my room, the bed. He was sleeping on the couch for 14 days.
Ray hated that.
Hated every part of that.
It's a chronic cough.
Just to make it very clear for y'all. But it was really hard. So I think, speaking of, yes, just from that, I'm definitely going to try and limit my interactions with older people or predisposed, because it's tricky. This isn't going to let up anytime soon. Honestly, this is our life. Like, this is how this shit is going to go.
The longer I feel like it goes on, the less sense it makes. Honestly, like the longer it goes, like people who weren't supposed to get sick are getting sick, and people who are supposed to get super fucking sick aren't really getting any symptoms or getting that sick. Like, everything is just so wish-washy and mixy, and
there's not enough info.
And this is what your symptoms are going to be, and then you have COVID and your symptoms are completely opposite. Like, there's so much.
Workplaces wanting you to come back,
and then other places totally against it, because it's just like, bro, it doesn't make any sense anymore. But
It's scary. Just be safe. Wear your fucking mask. Wash your hands.
Right.
Sanitize shit. Like, I'm not saying we have to go back to where we couldn't find toilet paper in the stores, but we do need to find a happy middle ground.
We do, because there's no reason why chicken breast should be $27.
The inflation is crazy.
Ridiculous.
It's like they gave us a tiny little raise on like minimum wage or stuff like that, and then they inflated everything to where it doesn't even mean anything. No, inflammation.
That too.
That too. We got that too. Bitches, oh, my knees hurt. Inflation, two different things. Inflation is just on everything. Like, bitch, In-N-Out is like 75 cents to $1 more.
It is.
And
gas
said,
is $6. Right.
I just want my number one.
When does my number one go from, or my number two, I get the cheeseburger, go from barely $7 to like $8.60?
Remember when that shit was like $5.50?
No, my bad. It went from $5.68 without the drink. Now it's at $7 something.
Just saying. This is fucking In-N-Out we're talking about.
Gas is $6.
Gas is ridiculous.
But
yeah, so it was not fun. I luckily
getting a lot of Sinclair gas lately. Sinclair, for y'all who don't know, that's like Quick Trip. Okay,
that's like water gas,
right?
Which
worse than Arco.
Yeah, that shit burns like this. Whew, gas is gone. Yeah, but I ended up getting healthy right before my birthday. I tested negative.
Praise God.
3 times, bitches. So come at me if you fucking want to. But no. Tested negative and just in time to go out for my birthday, which was nice. I originally wanted to have like a big skate party and all that, and I said, let's not do that.
With days to plan it.
Yeah, like originally,
right
prior
before
to getting sick,
right.
And then I was like, maybe I can just tell people to go to a skate rink, and then I was like, no. Basically just hung out with Ray all day, met up with Lexi and Dom. Shout out to Dom. Dominique. Yes, met up with them, popped a quick little bottle.
No biggie.
Yeah.
A little moet for that ass.
Little moet, because I'm fancy, because I think I'm in a video from the 1990s.
Period. Jay-Z vibes. I figured she would love
all
it.
that, you know.
Moet reminds me of Jay-Z all the time.
Jay-Z and, oh my God. Puff Daddy, not Diddy, because he was Puff Daddy.
He was Puff Daddy back then.
Yes,
way to distinguish.
Yes, very important. Very important. Yeah, I did that, and then went to dinner. Went to Catch. Like great
dinner, great birthday dinner place.
Yeah, it was fun.
You looked fine. She looked beautiful.
Insert picture here, Gase.
Right, we'll have to do the boomerang.
The boomerang.
Since Ray can't take a fucking photo. Yes, Ray, I'm calling you out. And the reason I am is because I told him before they left, I said, you have one job, Ray. You have one job. I mean, which is already making her birthday great. But one job at the dinner, I said, get a photo of her. She never takes photos. She looks cute as fuck. She's the worst. She never takes photos.
And I never take a photo.
And she attempted at least. I'll give her that. They attempted. But he couldn't stay still. She couldn't stay still. We got great booms, though.
I mean, I would like to say, like, I know I took the blame on my Instagram, but it wasn't me.
It wasn't you.
I did my part. I hit my poses. I stood there. In every picture.
Because you really
Insert 3 pictures here,
No, for real. You really do. You have to get the right angle. You have to click it so it focuses. You have to tip the phone sometimes so it's the right lighting. Like, and especially in a place like that where it's a little darker. But
it's tricky.
It's tricky. And again, we're going back. We're going to give the boyfriends the course on knowing how to
coming soon. You know what? That's going to be a part of our Patreon this year. We're going to teach the boyfriends how to take fucking pictures.
Yes, of the
Keep an eye out. Yes, keep an eye out. Or... You know what? Let's make this inclusive. We're going to teach partners how to take pictures of their partners.
Because you know their best angles when you think about it. Who knows the best angles? Your partner.
When you're looking over at them and you're like, wow, the sun is really just hitting them right now.
I know your best
gorgeous.
features. Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, guys. Do fucking better. People. Come on, people. Do fucking better.
Period. Okay. Well, I love that. I love that for you. And, you know, now that and by the way, she got her results back the day before her birthday. So it was like, damn.
Fresh bitch.
Right. Fresh out. So
I was on my T Grizzly first day out. Let's go.
We're going to do a girls brunch pretty soon. We all get together, get back, have a nice little drunky day. And we'll probably have some more stories.
Get back? Where are you going?
Oh.
Get back. She just threw that out there.
You know, we got all the birthdays. Just like Sagittarius and Capricorns, there's a lot of Aquarius around this come through family too.
We're elite, bro. We're elite. We're one of the elite.
We do have a strong like 2-3 months because like December, January, February, we got like the birthday, especially December, January. With the Come Through family, we have birthdays. We have a lot of birthdays. So it's like, fuck, bam, 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 like all the signs. So exciting times right now. BFF Allie, shout outs to Allie G. Torres.
Allie.
She's also turning 30 on February 1st. So we're going to Turks and Caicos,
That's
baby.
right. Tropical bitches.
Man, cannot wait. By the time you hear this episode, I won't be there yet, but I'll be getting real ready for it. Okay? I'm a little nervous because of all the, COVID restrictions and like, things that you have to get before traveling internationally, but it's going to all be worth it when I'm in that beautiful white sand with the baby turquoise blue water and strong Caribbean sun near the equator. Can't wait.
I'm going to be there in spirit, soaking up the sun.
Absolutely.
Getting a deeper, tan, just like you guys.
I am hoping, because sometimes you go out there and it's be overcast, so I'm like, give us the good sun. The good sun.
I hope you get it. I hope you get what you're looking for.
Thank you.
Well, that was our recap. We've had a lot going on that took a lot longer than usual.
Yes, but it's been 3 weeks,
we
so
haven't seen y'all. So that's that. Now that we've kind of breezed through that, and we're late to the game. We get it, guys. Bear with us. So we're going to take you guys through what we usually do in the beginning of the year is
right.
Kind of reflect on last year, talk about intentions. I know you've probably heard this already, but you haven't heard it from us.
Right.
So sit down.
Get our
take.
take.
What time it is. Pull out that wellness journal. Pull out that motivation journal that we've been tracking in.
Pull up your notes.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to do.
You know how we get deep. It's that time.
Mm-hmm.
So pull out your notebook, pens, and papers. It's time to go there. So I have a question for you, Lex.
Okay.
I was thinking about this, and I thought this was a really good question that I have not asked yet. How are you investing in yourself this year?
Very, very good question. Well, I'm going to be really fucking honest with you guys. I have never... Only way to do it. I have, and this is like really, investing in yourself, like literally. I've never had medical insurance.
Wow.
Yeah, I've never had medical insurance, right? I've just gone and paid out of pocket for whatever things I've needed, whatnot. So now that I'm into my 30s, a new decade, I feel like I should really grow up and get some medical insurance, like really invest in myself and my health, like really invest and get quality, just for checkups and stuff. Like when you're young, I feel like there's a tendency of you only go to the doctor when things are wrong.
Yes.
Right? You only go because like, why else do I need to go? But like checkups are important. And when you turn certain ages, things do change in your body, all parts of your body. So it's very important to really like tap in with those things, check. And even that includes like your eyesight, obviously the dentist, like a lot of different things. So I want to really invest in myself more and take the time to get a really good but affordable, obviously, insurance plan for myself and do those doctor's appointments and stuff, that not just when I'm like sick or hurt or something wrong with a hoo-ha or something. I don't know,
So she's keeping it honest.
Something, we all go through shit. So whatever. That's the first thing.
Okay, I like that. So we're focusing on health in the like physical sense. I need an assessment, see where I'm at, make sure I'm fine, take care of anything that I'm...
Like I work out a lot. We all know that. Talked about that, whatever. Eating could be better.
But it's not horrible.
But it's not horrible at all. So, but like, how are my lungs? Like, how is my liver?
Yeah.
How I'm only 30, but
Are my hormones balanced? Am I,
shit like that is important. You want to be proactive. I want to live for a long time. I don't know about y'all.
Apparently like dental work, I had to find exactly, so maybe we'll talk about it later, but like dental work and your mouth and all that shit really affects like a lot of things.
Your brain, like, oh my God, yes.
It's very serious, and a lot of people put shit off, and then it's an issue.
Yeah. So it's
a good one.
Yeah. That's that one I've really been thinking about. And then also in myself, I guess I could say I've really been thinking about this more too. Just being intentional and I guess like to go into depth more, like if I'm saying this is what I want to do or this is what I want, like really acting that way And I've tried to practice that a little bit this year, like in my relationship, but like I want to do that with more aspects of my life, like saying, you know, things that I want. If I want, you know, this podcast to grow or to get signed, to make a deal with somebody, I need to like really do what I'm saying, the steps and the stuff that I need to do to walk like that and talk like that and live that life. So, and then every year I feel like I'm just trying to get closer to God. Invest in my relationship with God.
Solid.
Yeah. So those would be like 3, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if you just asked for 1.
No. Open-ended. Open for your interpretation.
Okay.
I would say, so for me, it is really just, I guess it kind of ties into your being intentional. Here you go. Being intentional.
Health and wealth.
Medicine. For me, I think I'm going to say investing in organization. Because for me, I have all these ideas and just I get really excited and I'm all in and I'm researching and I'm figuring it out. And then all these ideas, and then I get overwhelmed or life happens and all of a sudden I don't follow through with them. And I'm good right now. And I'm just trying to be better. And I realized, you know how you have like 1,000 ideas and then you can remember 2 at the end of the day? So I'm just trying to like organize my thoughts so I can be more productive and do more of the things I want to do instead of falling into the same pattern. And I'm going to be super honest too, of like having all these ideas, setting these things up, and then being really disappointed when either I look back and I feel like I didn't accomplish those things because I never wrote it down anywhere. I didn't have a visual representation of what I actually did accomplish. And I think a lot of people fall into that too, right? You look back over the year and you're like, I didn't do enough, because you're seeing all these people on Instagram who are traveling and doing their business is making $100,000 a year. And why can't you fucking keep up and grind, sleep, never sleep. Team, I don't sleep. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Now I feel like a shit person. I like to fucking nap.
I'm a loser because I like to nap.
God damn. Because I like sleep. Like, now nobody fucking, now I'm the reason I'm never going to be shit.
Right.
Like, which, yes, I get it. But God damn.
No, for real.
So I digress. So I've realized, let me rein it back in. So I realized.
But that's real.
Yeah. And I realized, you know what? Like, damn. Like at the end of the year, this is a safe space. Safe space.
Say it.
At the end of the year, like, I realized that I fell into a really bad, like, depression. Like, I was functional in the sense that, like, you know, I was showing up for the things that I said I was going to do, but barely. Like, I wasn't doing, I'm going to be honest. Burly. Bitch, burly. Oh. Like, I was, like, barely showing up. Like, I felt like I was doing enough to get by. You know, when you have that one class, you're like, I'm good at this. I don't really need to do anything.
C-.
Yeah, like, bitch, I could turn it on at any time. Like,
if I wanted to.
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm capable of.
You shouldn't do that. You should put your best foot forward, right? So
right.
That's what I'm really working on this year, and trying to be more organized down to every aspect. So, just like my career and what goals I want to do and how I want those things to be successful. Same with this podcast.
Right.
Myself, like, do I want to keep working at the job that I'm working at for 3 to 5, like, or whatever, however many months, years? Like, what is my outcome? What's going to make me happy? And that's where I am. This is big 30 energy.
Super 30 energy. Like, confronting, you know, the issues, if you will, or the problem areas you could fix in your life, reflecting, being honest with yourself about it. Big 30 energy.
Yeah, big 30 energy. So I just feel like,
proud of us.
And if you tap into that big 30 energy in your early 20s, you're really winning in life.
Exactly.
You're really winning. And I kudos you and your fucking parents, because somebody raised you right.
Right.
I love to see it. So that's where I'm at right now, and just trying to do better. Like, and that trickles down to everything. If I'm more organized with my businesses, I'll be more organized in home. You know what I mean? Because
totally.
Because now I don't do well in the chaos, and the chaos is only here because I'm so fucking frazzled.
And I do too well in the chaos, and I don't like that. Like, I mean, I like that, but I don't. I'm like, that means you're used to this. chaos. That's why you're good in it. But it's like, no, because how are you really putting your best foot forward if it's like you're always having to like fucking get around, like it's like defense mode almost.
Exactly.
I don't know.
You're like, oh no, I thrive in stress. Why? You should not have to.
No, there you go.
You should not have. Should you be able to adapt in stressful situations? Yes. But thrive in stress or like, I do really well when things are kind of hectic. And how would I do juggling plates?
Right. Like, how would I do well in minimizing that or fixing that or like, you know, turning it positive maybe.
Yeah. Being able to like.
'Cause that's when we get overworked.
Have next point, be able to have leisure. Like I feel like the idea of leisure, and especially the idea of leisure for Black people and Black women, doesn't exist, right? Black women are always strong. You know, she's so hardworking, and not that there's anything bad, but sometimes when you use words like that, strong, nobody wants to help the strong person. The strong person got it. Right. I don't need to check on them. The strong person, they're gonna figure it out at the end of the day because she's strong and she's strong Black woman and this that. Like I don't want to be a strong Black woman. I don't.
I want to be weak sometimes.
Yeah, like because you don't take care of the strong person. So it's just like one of those things where it's like, you know, I want to be able to ask for help or for people to say, hey, I can see something's going on. Can I help you?
Right.
Not coddled,
just be tired. Like motherfuckers tired. Like, can I be tired? I can't because I have to be strong all the time.
It's exhausting. So I just think, you know, trying to better all of those things, but mostly it all boils. I always seem to bring my year into one word and then I can branch that off into other things.
Well, let's do our word theme.
Yeah. I think in the past I've said accountability and consistency. I think those were my past 2 years. This year I'm going to say organization. I would like to say, if I look back on those other two, consistency. Hello, Come Through Pod, 108 episodes. Okay. If that don't say consistent, bitch. I don't know why I'm saying bitch so much today. I'm sorry. I mean it in a very loving way. Like, I'm excited.
Bitch like girl, like family, like, you know?
Positive bitch. If whatever positive bitch feels like to you, that's how I mean it. But yeah, I feel like I did that. Come Through Pod was able to be consistent. Accountability, I feel like I've come a long way. Of course, I can still work on things, but I've come a long way with accepting accountability and not blowing up when I feel like people are telling me what I could be better at. I really have been able to take in the feedback and be like, all right,
nice,
bet.
Coachable, if you will.
Come on, sports.
I got you.
Yes. Come on, athlete.
I tie all the shit back to like, because I'll say this, doing sports really helps you with a lot of like later like qualities in life, like shit like that, you know? So, but anywho, yes.
Coachable. Yeah. I would say that was it. So this year is all about organization. What about you?
I like that. You know, now you're reminding me of my last 2 years. I know consistency was both of ours for like
when we first started
2020, I think, when we did our new year. And I forgot what mine last year was. Damn, well, we can go back and we can listen to it.
Somebody fact check
us. Fuck, what was it?
We'll insert it on the screen.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you smoke too much weed and then you feel like stupid. You know?
I do want to try and do like memory shit, like make sure my brain exercise. Bitch, big 30 energy.
Brain
exercises. That's the name of the episode. Big 30.
We can do we should do games like the crossword puzzle games back and forth when we text or something. We could. That's actually really
told
smart.
y'all about my love for TikTok. I found this lady on TikTok that was talking about, because I think her mother has Alzheimer's, dementia. Okay. One of the two, both, not sure. And she was just talking about brain exercises that help, like you work out your body and all those things. You got to work out your brain too, that are supposed to help with memory and just like firing synapses. I don't know. I don't remember how the brain functions.
You know,
probably isn't great, but
you get it.
Neurons, synapses, brain words.
Ooh. Oh my.
Hemispheres.
Oh my. Okay.
Frontal cortex, bitch. That's all I got for you. Medulla oblongata. Okay. Seriously.
We digress.
Yes. Serious.
Digress. Whatever. Well, words of the year. So consistency. I feel like consistency. I nailed it. No, but I do. I mean, obviously the podcast, we've been doing it for so long. Like we've said we were going to do. I've been very consistent in my life with working out. I can say I've been very consistent and I'm proud of myself. Thank you. And the last thing I think, I think I've done pretty good at it. I've tried to maintain my like relationships, like not just like romantical, but friendships, family.
Romantical.
Yeah, not friendships, family.
I'd say you are really good at that.
So that one was great. Can't remember mine from last year. I suck. This year, my word theme. Well, I said on my birthday I wanted to get better with my finances. That was one of my like New Year's resolutions, if you will, or goals of 30 as well. Was just I wanted to be better with my finances. I want to invest smarter. I have some crypto investments. Okay, cool, but like really like dive into like
to the stock market.
To the stock, exactly, real estate, things like that. Like
real estate.
Really start dipping my toe in there, and like you can get properties in fucking St. Louis for like that are worth like $40,000 in their dumps, but like you got to start somewhere, So
dumps.
But look, you got to start somewhere.
People live there.
And you pay for somebody to manage the building, and whatever. So
that just tickled me. I'm sorry. I don't know why.
Sorry. But look, they're fine. They don't got rats there. It's warm. Okay, it can house you in shelter and all that.
Yeah.
We've all lived somewhere.
Yes.
So. That all being said, I want to say this year, what is the opposite of spending money frivolously? Like the opposite of that. So just like,
I think I don't want to say financially stable, but just financially educated. Has to be a word. And like you just want to be. Oh, you're trying to get it to one word
because it's a word theme for the year.
Ashley.
Duh. Stability. Bam. We're going to do stability for the year. Because my life has always been very like...
in flux.
Our
words are very important.
I like that, Ashley. I was going to say ups and downs, ebbs and flows, but I like influx. Mm-hmm. Very influx. But I've also had the luxury of just being able to do what I want to do. Like, you know what I mean? I'll have a family. I'll have, I can take care of things I need to take care of and do X, Y, Z. But I would, surprisingly, but now that I'm 30, I would like to have more stability. So I'm going to say stability for my word theme.
I like that a lot.
That's why I want to get like medical insurance and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
trying to be here for the long
haul. Trying to be kind of like a regular person, a regular adult. Like we're here, we're at it 30 and whatever. But I'll still take 25, 26 when y'all call me that. I'll be like, yep, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shout out really quick because you said you'll take 26. My birthday, I completely forgot. I had a skate meetup with all my skate girls.
You sure did.
I sure did. We had champagne and cake.
They did a whole routine. It was so cute.
Yeah, they brought, it was really nice. And, we were all so excited to skate. We didn't realize, bitch, it's the middle of January. And we went to skate at 7 p.m.
So cold.
In Calabasas. It was fucking freezing. So that probably wasn't the smartest thing, but we all had fun. It was a great turnout. We got to get all together and skate. So shout out to the
skate crew.
Yes, the SFV rollers. So roller
thought
skaters.
We wasn't?
Yeah,
I know that's right.
Bitch, what? Okay. We got to click.
SFV rollers in the house,
we
baby.
We got to click, bitch. We out here. No, I love it. Yeah, it was really fun. So we got to do that. So
I love that. Okay, cool. All right, so we did our New Year, same us, but new reflections and goals.
New goals.
Period. We got a couple topics.
We got them topping. So let's get the fuck into it. Nope, don't correct it. Leave it in.
I'm not. So some things have been going on. It's obviously been, again, 3 weeks, right, since we've all got together and talked. But just some highlights that we want to just kind of go over. First, I want to talk about something super positive.
Yes.
Simply Lemonade.
Bitch. This is not... Wait until y'all hear this. Hey, y'all let me know if this is some exciting and positive news. Lexi is pumped.
Simply Lemonade is coming out with a little cocktail beverage. Why can't I open it up? Because it's on fucking notes. And I can't open it. Oh, wait. No.
There we go. Oh, that was right. There you go.
Simply Lemonade spiked. So you guys, this gives me Mike's Hard Lemonade 2006, maybe even 2005 to about 2010, 11.
That short run when it was good.
Right. It was a good little 5-year ride. Maybe 6. I'd push it to. This gives me 4 Loko, but not going to kill you. You know, not going to open up your stomach.
Time.
They're in a can too. So we have strawberry lemonade, regular lemonade, of course, blueberry and watermelon is what it looks like to start. I'm here for it. Coming this summer, 2022.
This summer.
I'm fucking here for it. I can't wait.
To a 7-Eleven near you.
Right. I can't wait to be sipping on my Simply lemonade right by poolside, boat side, whatever. You know I love me a good boat day. Boat day. I love it.
This is definitely giving me boat day drink.
I love boat day. So
this feels like it's also going to fuck you up.
I know. That's why I said maybe 4 Loko, but you won't die. I don't know.
The sugar and the alcohol, you're going to be riding high quick.
Yeah.
And then that come down is going to be vicious. That hangover.
All that massive headache. Like, fuck, my head is pounding. Nothing will work. Like, oh.
Simply. High sugar. Because Simply shit is sugary.
But it's the best.
It is.
Sometimes I even like putting the Simply lemonade and then watering it down with water, like cold water. And it tastes so refreshing and good. Try it if you're trying to be semi-healthy.
Try it. Get on it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Go ahead. Next.
So I'm actually going to hit us, since she said, time for some positive news.
I knew she thought I was going to say the other thing.
Let's keep the positivity train rolling.
Totally.
And I'm going to actually dip us over into our mama moment real quick. Okay. I want to talk to y'all. And I thought this was so fucking dope. About, the 12-year-old creative director of Legos. So shout out
Legos.
to, yes, I thought this was so fucking cool. So she's 12 years old. Her name is Robin, but she's also known as Lil Bit Saucy. Okay.
I love that. We love some sauce.
Little sauce, right? She is a very creative person. She's a content creator. She's 12 years old, and she is the first ever kid creative director for the Legos group. So she is going to join 9 other young creators through the company's Kids Creative Studio.
I respect that, because who really knows what kids like? Other kids.
And take these little boss babies and give them a check. They're going to make sure all the other kids are using. And honestly, Legos are pretty much always cool because they always
timeless.
have sets.
I was just gonna say that timeless. Like
there's always a Lego collab set. If you're a Star Wars nerd, if you're whatever, they make Lego sets and it's cool. And then there's Legoland out here in LA. I know kids go hard for Legos.
Legoland. I remember first going to it when we were kids when it really first opened up. Woo! But it is
when it
so
was
much
the
better
new
now.
theme
Yeah,
park.
yeah,
and
exactly.
you're like, there's nothing here.
Exactly. Now there's so much. Like all my friends take their kids now, and I'm like, damn, when did they get all this? Like it's almost like Universal.
So shout out to Little Miss Robin.
Shout out to Little Miss Robin for the mama moment. Give her golf clap. That is awesome.
She's going to be working with really dope mentors that are at Legos.
Young Black excellence.
You know it. We love to see it. So shout out to her. It's going to be cool to see what kind of content that she creates. And again, there's 10 of these kid creative directors. Yeah. And I think that's really
awesome.
Cool.
They give multiple kids like the opportunity to really show their stuff.
Yeah. Could you imagine being 12 and going to school and be like, I would love to hang out with you after school.
I would flex so hard because
make
at
a few
age,
TikToks or whatever, but I'm actually really busy. Like I have meetings.
I have to go to work after school.
I have to go to work and I have
actually get paid really money.
Yeah. I have a really important meeting to come up with like the overall creative vision of Legos. And I'm just like, wow, I would love to play Roblox with you, but I can't.
Girl. What a time.
I love to Fortnite with you, but I couldn't.
But I can't. Sorry.
Tad busy.
Catch you later.
Booked, busy,
but
paid.
Instagram me.
Hit me on DM me. Yeah.
TTYL.
It's not giving. That's how the kids actually talk.
Right?
It's not giving what it's supposed to go. She ate. Sis ate.
Oh my God.
That's how they actually talk.
That is true.
It's a whole nother language. I was in a Starbucks and I was like, bitch, what are they saying?
What?
These
are all hashtags, okay?
Are there subtitles? Some of it I got. I was like, we don't talk to Bruno. I got you. Girl. I was saying all the little TikTok sounds.
Right. No cap.
But yes, I thought that was really dope. Shout out to Robin. Love to see it. Maybe we'll get some more cool, black Lego shit.
Cool.
That's dope.
Yeah. Creative native. All right, I got some other cool shit. So Jay-Z and Meek Mill are linking up once again to try to do some good in the community. They are attempting to pass a law that will not allow rap lyrics to be used in court cases.
That's a story, bro. How you gonna try and say that's facts?
Right. And which is very, very, very smart and very interesting because rappers have been doing this from the beginning of time. But at the same time,
the hip hop police have been doing this since the beginning of time.
What? Trying to use their songs against it. Yeah. You can't do that because this is art. Yeah. That's the difference. So regardless if it's true or not or whatever, this is art. So you can't go and use my art against me. It's not like murder evidence. You know what I mean? It's art. That's the way I kind of look at it. So I think it's so cool that, they're always, trying to pass certain things for, convicted felons and things like that. So I think this is so good. They're trying to get behind the legal side of it.
Yeah.
The judicial side of it.
And then stuff like Bobby Shmurda wouldn't happen, right? Because that's exactly what happened. He was indicted on a RICO charge, right? Because of a lyric he said.
Right. And I want to say they tried to do it to Snoop back in the day too.
Definitely.
Right.
187 on a motherfucking car.
Right. So it's been happening for a long time. But it's like, this is art. Like, what the fuck?
It shouldn't be used. It should not be used. In other news, just because shit that I think is fucked up, this is how my brain works. So my brain tied using rap lyrics as fucked up to Louisiana. They're passing, well, specifically New Orleans, is passing or making weed legal.
Awesome.
So at least when you go down there, you can smoke. And I thought,
right,
because they're known for.
Well, stop criminalizing everything. Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah. Because let's be honest, this is the way of life.
Yeah. My brain tied all the people in jail for marijuana whack with whatchamacallit being whack. So that's how that came up.
I can see how that happens. But yeah, we like to see everybody on the ground running, trying to make some changes. Yeah, that's so cool dope for New Orleans. Because, motherfuckers is blowing down out there.
And at least the city can make some money, right? Ideally.
Right.
It's supposed to be able to make money because of taxes. So that's going to be dope for them and for people not to go to jail for weed.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's dumb.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of going to jail and doing dumb shit, we have a bit. We have a little clippy clip. Bit we want to play. We want to talk about things since we've last talked and been together. Yeah. Like, what does the therapist say? Since we've last met.
Since we've last seen each other. Since our last session.
Things have not calmed down at all. But there was a really good point that was made on a certain podcast. We're all for the podcast family, podcast game. So there's a podcast called End of the Day. Rapper named AD is on it. He's under the No Jumper umbrella, if you will. And he made a really, really good point. He's out here. He's from here, LA, from Compton, I think specifically. So we're going to play the clip for you guys. It's basically about, these new times that we're living in and adjusting it from going into COVID, no jobs, unemployment, trying to get our jobs back, trying to, navigate through these.
Being unstable,
if you will.
Being comfortable being unstable.
Man. So let's run the clip.
I used to make $13,000 a year, bro, when I was working a regular job. That's not nothing. That can't take care of shit. So imagine somebody gives me 30, 40K in my account at one time.
Big lick.
My nigga, that's 3-4 years of my salary. And I start spending. And now I'm getting attention that I never got. I'm looking good. I'm getting more pussy because bitches think I got a little dollars in my pocket right now. I blow through all of that. Guess what? You think I want to go back to getting $13,000 a year? Fuck no, nigga. I'm going to take the chance to go try to rob somebody. That's all this shit is, bro. So everybody now, and especially the niggas that got PPP loans, I know some niggas that got 80,000, 90,000, 120. They was up. So you think, bro, they going to the clubs, they popping bottles, they living a life that they never lived before. So you telling me these niggas want to go back to doing that? Like I said, I used to make $13,000.
Wow.
$1,000.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely see his point because you go from making all this money and chilling out and like we taking trips. I'm taking you to Catch, to Masters. I'm taking you to Avra. All these places.
I got a new car. Now I have this payment. Or
moved apartments.
Right.
Like a bitch got a bully dog.
Okay.
A French bull.
French bulldog.
Yeah. Got a French bulldog.
Okay.
High maintenance dog. Needs certain food. Bills. Payments. Bitch is shopping on Shein every day.
Yeah.
Pretty little thing.
That 70, 80,000 is going to be gone so quick. And then, like you said, you're going to get the taste of that life and you're not going to want to go back.
I'm supposed to
Why?
go back. He said, the number he said, you could not live anywhere in LA.
No.
Which is absolutely crazy.
You have to have a come up on the side because and that's real because there are jobs out there with their minimum wage. I think if you do the math, if it's anywhere from 15 to 17 an hour, it's like 13 to like 15,000, isn't it?
Let's see. Let's go to a paycheck calculator. We'll find out right now. California. I'm going to say, I'm not sure because honestly,
I think the camera's going to go out, so this might be perfect timing for you to find it.
Okay.
Oh, no, it goes out at
30.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
So we said what? Minimum wage is 15?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck, bro? There we go. Ooh, that's $1,000 a week.
Ready?
Oh, it's not showing me per year. It's just $1,000 a week.
So how many weeks are there? But then you don't work every week because you have.
I got you. We're going to just do hourly. Cut all this shit out, Gosse.
Yeah.
I thought so. So if you're making $15 an hour.
Wait. Okay.
So if you're making $15 an hour working, let's just say 40 hours a week, right? You would earn $2,600 before taxes. So really you're taking home less than $2,000.
Right.
And
I was going to say $1,900.
Yeah. And your yearly salary is $31,000.
$31,000. That's the minimum wage.
Yes.
So where the fuck was he working where he was making?
I'm assuming it was a long time ago when minimum wage was lower.
True.
But even that, $31,000.
Right.
You would probably be renting a room somewhere. Probably don't have a car. Maybe Ubering.
Yeah. You're renting a place in Vernon. You probably don't have a car.
I said renting a room.
A room. Oh, that's a good one too. You could be renting a room in the valley.
Renting a room in the valley with like 3 to 4 other roommates. Yeah. And still things are tight.
Yep. You don't have a car, or you got lucky and you have a car that you don't have to pay on really, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Like some stuff is getting.
Yeah. But we digress again. We off on a tangent. But he's absolutely right. People have come into money in ways, finessing different systems
that they would have never imagined before. Being
at one time. That's the key. Those were the key words. At one time. You're seeing a deposit in your account for blank amount at one time. You don't have a business plan that you're going to pump that through that you actually thought about. You didn't separate that. And look, I'm talking about splitting up some illegal money, but like you didn't make the plays for it to work out and be a successful jump start.
Right.
Let's be real. Right. These people who have money now, are in
but even people
businesses.
Think about it, like that didn't get it illegally, that got unemployment.
Yes,
legally, that got a lot, like 30 to 40,000 at once. Like they clearly, never got this. This is what their yearly would be. That's minimum wage yearly, right? 30,000. So it's like, damn, this is what I'm getting all at once. I still don't know what to do with this. Like, I'm not, getting it. I'm just like, I've never.
And you do the same thing. We're going to eat nice food. I might go and if I want to go to the club, today I'm getting a table because I could drop
because I can.
Yeah. Me and my homie gonna go up on a table. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is. And then it's gone.
Yeah.
And you moved out of that apartment where you would have been comfortable to some bougie place because You're seeing it on Instagram. So it's a really tricky slope. It's really dangerous. We're seeing people get ran up on at dinners. Like
we can't go to Bossa Nova anymore.
I refuse,
bro. Literally, like you cannot go. Young Blue was just there, and he got there was a shootout with him, and now he's getting charges pressed against him.
Yeah,
it's just too much.
I definitely think AD had some great points in that clip. Just to put things in perspective, people are at a time where either they're still very desperate because they have been laid off, they've had all these things happen all at once, they don't know what to do, and they're going to take it from you, or just like he said, they were up real high, they bought into the lifestyle, things fucking changed, and now it's like, now it's like I gotta maintain, so I'm gonna take from you.
Yeah.
So,
and on any level, we all get to that point, right, where we take advantage of something, or we like blow shit off. I think everyone's human. It happens, but on different levels, of course. Like,
and this is the extreme. Clearly, like you're saying, like
right.
You can't even go to Bossa Nova. Like I can't go and get the spicy pasta.
They have great pasta, and it's not Italian, but it's good pasta.
It is.
It's
and with that
good.
Brazilian cheesy bread or whatever kind of cheesy bread, that shit is bomb. Period. I love Bossa Nova, but he got. And what else happened there?
There was another robbing, an assault and robbery, and
that's right. It's just getting crazy out here. Be careful.
It's been crazy. It's like you would think it's gonna calm down after the holidays. It hasn't yet.
So here's a question I ask you. I was watching I Am Athlete, and what's his name? Chad
Ochocinco?
Ochocinco was talking about
Chad Johnson.
Yes, how he wears costume jewelry and he doesn't give a fuck about it. He doesn't care what you have to say about it. I'm going to wear costume jewelry. It's safer for me. I'm not blowing money on this big expense.
Interesting.
How do you feel?
Interesting.
Because somebody else on the couch, sorry, this is the context. Because somebody else on the couch said they spent $65,000 for one diamond earring.
One, not even two?
And then, like, each one is $65,000.
I was like, who wears one?
No.
Oh, no, each one is $65,000?
Yes, and he has two.
Jesus Christ.
So that's the thing versus costume jewelry. What would you feel a type of way if you found out some dude you were dating?
Well, my question to Chad would be, do you have real jewelry? And if you do, where do you wear it to?
He said he doesn't care. He does costume.
He doesn't have real jewelry at all?
I believe he said all his jewelry except for like...
Chad Ochocinco is also notoriously known for being cheap as fuck. And if you know him, he's like an old Twitter head, like an OG Twitter guy. He's notoriously known for being cheap and for being like, I'll take you to McDonald's
he got hella kids.
or I'll make you pay for this. Like he's very active on Twitter, and he's been very outspoken about that for a long time. So I have to take this with a grain
they're
of
both
salt.
Extremes, right? This guy's paying $65,000 per earring.
They're super extremes.
Versus someone who's talking about costume jewelry, but just as an everyday person, right?
Well, I feel it because, shout out to Dom again, we're going on a trip and she's like, I am not taking my real earrings this time. Last time we went to Tulum and she lost one of her real diamond earrings. So she's like, I'm bringing my, like costume jewelry, if you will, like my big old diamond earrings that are fake.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, for real, I feel that. I personally would never take something real like that there. That's, you know what I mean? And super important to me. But you never know. Sometimes you want to flex. Sometimes you want to like stunt or you forget, to take stuff off or whatever. So I feel him, especially now for the whole robbing thing, for wanting to wear it. But like, it's coming from Chad. If it would have came from like anybody else on the show, I think, I don't know. He probably don't have no real jewelry because he probably have one thing. His girl's ring better be real. Shit.
I hope so.
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I hope so. But I thought that was interesting because I'm a mix of both, right? Like I will wear costume jewelry if it's something that I'm only gonna wear once or twice. I'm gonna fucking wear it. I think it's cute. Give me the little necklace from Forever 21. Okay, whatever. But I also have things that are real, and like stuff like that. But I don't tend to, other than this necklace, which is like my everyday necklace, like I don't wear any of the other real jewelry that I have very often.
Really? I feel like, well, as far as my ears and my neck, so I guess that's a lot of jewelry right there. It's not real. I get like rashes.
Oh,
and then also I wear coconut oil. So if I'm wearing the fake or just like the gold coated, it turns colors real quick.
Yeah.
So I ain't getting away with that shit. So I kind of have to have it real. At least like the earrings, at least the it has to be real sterling silver or real gold. At least maybe not the diamond don't have to be real, but like the outer part.
Of course, I can't put no plastic shit.
No, but a lot of girls will wear like Forever 21 earrings or whatever stuff, and like I wear it one night, and my shit's already crusty the next day.
Ooh,
you know, or they got to be the real gold plated. Shout outs to Nomi and shout outs to Made by Mariah.
That's right.
Both real gold plated, and Mariah even has some real gold. This is hers right here. But yeah, so I can't do it. It gets infection.
Respect.
God has his favorites, you know, where you can get away with stuff.
I gotta drop a bag.
Shout out Chosico's also super fucking loaded, and he like takes bitches to McDonald's and wears costume jewelry. So you know, who's winning here? Who's winning?
I don't know. Just thought I'd ask.
Since we're talking about, since we're on the athlete little train there, lane, if you will, let's talk a little bit about what's been going on with sports. We've had a lot. We've had playoffs for football. We're mid-season for NBA. I would say mid-season, right? Yeah. It's about to get really cool because, you know, All-Star Weekend is coming, and after that. But before All-Star Weekend, we have Super Bowl. So let's talk about how the NFL playoffs have been, where we're at, where everybody's standing. I will say it's pretty cool, this run that the Rams are on. If the Rams can make it to the Super Bowl in their own house, that would be legendary.
We'd love to see it, LA.
Right. The Rams were able to overcome the Tom Brady, TB12, and the Bucs this weekend, which was super scary because they were leading the game 27-3 for like a whole, and then in one quarter, of course, Brady the Great led them to tie game 27. The Rams ultimately ended up coming out on top. They won by a field goal, 30-27. So they are going to advance. They are going to the NFC Championship. But wow, if y'all saw that game, that was a doozer. That one right there, shooter A, look.
Shooter A.
Look, that game, I'm not a fan of either team, but that was some good football, and you were on the edge of your seat. So cool to see Odell finally go. You know, he's such a good player. He's finally going to NFC, a championship game, period. I don't think he's ever been even on the Giants, if I'm not mistaken. We have so many great players. Cooper Kupp, he's the best white I ever seen catch the rock. The best white I ever seen catch a rock. They throw the rock. We got a lot of good whites that throw the rock, but who do we know that catches it like Cooper Kupp?
We'll give it to him.
Doing great. So cool to see the Rams advance. We have
I like that.
The Niners the Niners and the Packers just played, which was also a really good game.
That was a really good game. I caught that game.
Okay. Really fucking good game. Low scoring, 13-10. Again, won by field goal.
Yeah.
It advances the Niners to play the Rams this weekend.
Yeah.
Woo, in LA. Super, super exciting.
California
knows how to party.
Yep.
Period.
That's right.
No, that's exciting. I did see a couple memes going around of, you know, Aaron Rodgers, A-Rod, if you will, with the Steelers union. Don't know if it's just Steeler fans.
He'd leave?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's just Steeler fans being overzealous because we're, you know, giving Ben the boot. Not giving the boot. I'm just like, he's retiring respectfully.
To sit down.
He does.
The Steeler fans will take no more.
I know. He's retiring respectfully, and respectfully as he goes out, he's a Hall of Famer, he's a Super Bowler. But somebody said something about A-Rod, and I don't know. A-Rod has won a Super Bowl with the Packers, I believe. Yeah, he's won one, I think, with 2017, was it? Could be off there, but I know he's won one, so he might want to keep that legacy going. It's always cool to see, like, a quarterback or even an NBA, like, you know, somebody that stays with the legacy forever or for a while. Be careful, girl. So you always love to see that. So I don't know. That could have just been, again, Steeler fans being overzealous.
I don't know why. I mean, now we've seen Brady, who you never thought he'd leave the fucking Patriots.
He's 44.
You saw him leave the Patriots for the fucking Bucks. Wow. Whoa.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I would see Aaron Rodgers leaving Green Bay.
I know. I don't know either. I don't know how that wasn't realistic to me, but he did look good in our uniform.
I'm sure you thought so.
He did.
You're like, the uniform looks great on the people who wear it. And he looked fine.
That super black and that gold. Loved it. So we seen Mahomes and the Chiefs also back. They might be back in the Super Bowl for the third year in a row. I don't know. They're looking real good.
Did we not say he was he does a damn good job.
He does. He's that quarterback. He's really that quarterback, man. So they were able to surpass the Bills in OT. They beat them 42-36.
And the Bills had a solid season.
They've actually had a solid past 2 seasons, I believe.
They've always been. So, those are the teams you got to watch, right? As long as they don't make any dramatic changes. The teams that are always hanging around.
Yep.
And then what? That third or fourth year, they're bubbling. That's when they sneak up on you and they pull they sneak up on you, and now they're like strong contenders and they're going to the chip.
They've made the playoffs the last 2-3 years. They're becoming one of those teams, like Ashley said, and that's really exciting for them. I mean, I can say, even though we lost last week in the wild card playoff game, we still made playoffs, and we've been able to make playoffs for about the last 10, 12 years. We made it by the wild card, but we've made playoffs.
And there's teams that have it.
Exactly.
And we're not those losers.
We're on the couch by the second week of playoffs. Okay, at least we made it the first.
Did you play one game? No, you didn't.
You didn't. You didn't even make it. But we've literally made playoffs the last, I want to say, like almost 10 seasons.
Even with the bad bin.
Exactly. Even with. And we've won Super Bowl. Oh, wait.
That rebuild phase, are you ready for it? Are you ready for a rebuild?
I'm so ready for it because we've had shitty seasons already. So if we're going to have a shitty season, let's put some real good work in, some groundwork, if you will.
Are there quarterbacks coming up in the draft, like good quarterbacks?
Yeah, but we're not going to get them because
your record's too good.
Yeah, we have a winning season. Technically, if you're over, I believe, 500, you have a winning season. Of course, if you make playoffs, so you're not going to get a great. But then you have those standouts that you draft in the second to fourth round, and they end up being great fucking receivers.
Solid players and receivers.
Yeah. Antonio Brown's crazy, but or he has his demons to fight, but he is a great receiver, and he was drafted in I think the 4th or 6th or something.
Speaking of Antonio Brown, he was just on I Am Legend. Wow, he was not on the Will Smith movie. No. He was not in that movie.
He was on I Am Athlete.
He was on I Am Athlete, and he was actually talking about his perception and the perception that the media and fans have about him and how it's frustrating. And then when he talks about it, he looks like it's really good. If you like Antonio Brown, if you know about his wild character, go watch it.
Okay.
It was pretty good.
I will. Yeah, I was a big fan of him back in the day. I mean, and I don't judge, but I just I judge a little bit. I'm judging a little bit. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, you got to see every side of the story sometimes. And the media does have a way of painting a picture. People make mistakes. You know what I mean? People do make mistakes. People go through shit. So I guess I'm open to seeing the other side.
Check it out. I mean, check it out if you want to.
Right. Lastly, the Bengals and Titans played this weekend. I left this for last because the Bengals are in our division, the AFC. And yeah, they obviously led our division. They're still in the playoffs. They beat the Titans 19-16.
Whoa.
By a field goal again. It's very field goal-y type energy.
That's where we are in the season.
Right. So they're going to advance as well. So we're going to do predictions for NFL. We feel like we do that every year. So my prediction for did I say NFL?
Yeah.
It's okay. Super Bowl. My prediction for the Super Bowl is going to be, I'm going to call it a Rams-Chiefs Super Bowl.
I am not mad at that, and I would love to see that because I just want LA.
Right. I think it's a good look. It's great for us. Super Bowl hasn't been here in 30 years or more.
We just got relatively, our LA team is new.
Right.
So it should be fun and a lot of excitement in the city. Cool. So that's what I want.
So you want the Rams? Who do you think is going to be their opponent?
I'm same.
Oh, Chiefs too. Okay.
Yeah, I like Mahomes. I like Mahomes. So
you like those odds?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I'd be interested. I feel like it'd be a good game.
Oh, for sure.
Pretty solid matchups. Mm-hmm. It should be entertaining as hell.
Yeah. I agree.
But
well, all right. We do want to get to basketball a little bit. I guess.
Just let's breeze through. The Lakers are up and down. They're in flux. The Lakers
are
in flux.
That might be the title of this episode.
LeBron's trying really, really hard. He's 100 points away from being the all-time scoring leader,
beating Kareem,
which insane. And huge. What?
Ever since he tweeted, "I'm sorry, Laker Nation, things are about to change," he's really turned it up. But I'll go back to this, and I'll die on this hill. He's 36. He's 37 now.
I'm 36.
He's only 37. And the man can't put it on every fucking game.
He's 40 minutes every game.
40 minutes every game for 82 fucking games. He can't do it.
Body can't take it.
He can't take it. He can't be the only one that wants to win. I don't know what the fuck's going on with Russ. Our relationship is super complicated right now.
Russ, didn't he get like triple doubles the past few games though?
He has, but he's so wishy-washy.
I already told y'all that. Like, I think he's a really cool player, but he is
he's a cool player.
He's
That's
hot
exactly
and
what he is.
cold.
He's more cool. Yeah, cool player.
Very hot and cold.
He is
when
hot
he's
and cold.
on, he's fucking on. When he had that straight run of triple doubles and triple,
It's
whatever
like you're
the fuck.
great when you're great. This was like
When he was playing on the Houston's team, and
great when you're great, but when you're bad, you are horrible.
He can miss pretty hard because he's like 110 player. Like, he's going. You know what I mean? So if he's going and he's making it, you're like, yeah, look at that fast motherfucker. Yeah.
So
And
athletic.
then when he's not, it's like, what are you doing? Get under control. Like, it's just bad. But
We did win tonight against the Nets.
yeah, shout out to the Lakers.
Yep.
Yeah, let's just keep it pushing.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah, I would say Clay is back.
Clay is back.
Exciting.
Warriors
He's
do look
looking
nice.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
A scary threat.
But they honestly were really doing really good without him. He hasn't done that much. They have a few good guys, Poole and a few of the other guys.
Yeah, I mean, he just came back from an Achilles and ACL, right?
Let's warm him up.
Yeah, he's getting there. I think by playoffs, because they're going to be in playoffs, we should get
Sooner
some
than
prime
you know
minutes.
it. Mhm.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Cool.
Yeah,
All
sports.
right. We love sports.
TV during my quarantine.
Oh, I know
Me
you
and my
have
TV
a
were
list.
Besties.
I know you have a list. I don't only have a couple, so lay it on us. I know you got a lot to share with us.
So I was late to the party, and I cannot believe my people did not tell me. Nobody told me. On Netflix, there's a show called Sex Education.
I heard about this show a long time ago.
Yes. It has like 3 or 4 seasons. I'm hella behind. Started while I was in quarantine.
It wasn't corny?
So, started while I was in quarantine and really didn't have anything else to watch. And I was like, let's fucking do it. It's been on my watch list forever. Let's start it. It is funny. It's all about a kid whose mom is a sex therapist. He's in high school.
Fun.
And he's basically the schools, like, to all the students, the sex therapist. It's crazy. It's funny situations. It's awkward. It's funny. Okay.
How awkward though, for real.
It's like very awkward. It's very like, okay, so you know how Euphoria is just like in your face.
Yes.
Kids are crazy. Sex, this, that.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
It's like the other side of that. Like, it's still in that same realm, but it's like toned down a little bit. Like, the bitches aren't wearing hoe wear to school.
Bro, it took me back to it was like Degrassi 3.0.
Like, but all of them are Manny.
Yes, thank you. All of them are Manny, and
With
then
the thong showing.
And then who was the one that had the drug issue? The little white boy. I forget. Okay.
But yes, it's funny. It's kind of in their realm where it's like, damn, kids are doing a lot these days. But I think it's funny. I've been very entertained. It tackles some really deep issues as well. So I like it. I'm a fan. It was cute. Approach it. It might be a little corny. They're definitely in London, so there's some things that make
in London.
I was watching. It was really bad. Lexi, maybe you shouldn't watch it. It was really bad because then I couldn't stop doing a London accent.
Just couldn't stop it.
I just couldn't stop it. I'm at the store with Ray, and I'm just going, and I'm like, bollocks, and just like doing, like talking to strangers in a full English accent.
Sooner than you know it, they think I'm from Pelham.
It's
or
just
Peckham.
Peckham, just over the bridge. Yeah. So I was watching that. I also watched another little corny show, Emily in Paris.
Sounds cute. Sounds corny.
Cute, corny. Gives me very much Jane the Virgin.
Oh, okay.
New girl.
Okay.
In that realm.
Nice.
Okay. Definitely enjoyed it. It's like also kind of like passive TV, like something you can kind of throw on.
You gotta have passive TV. Good way to describe it.
Like before bed, or you watch something you watch something too, like, sometimes you watch shit that's like too deep and you're like, fuck, I gotta watch something lighthearted. Mm-hmm. That can work.
Got it.
Okay. Next up on the list, Abbott Elementary.
Okay, so what is this about? It sounds interesting. It sounds like it's from 1812.
Not at all.
Okay.
So Abbott Elementary is very much The Office, Parks and Rec.
Oh, okay.
But
I was
black
totally
people.
off. Oh.
So it's taking place in Philadelphia, and yeah. Bitch.
Literally just because theirs is in Pennsylvania somewhere. Scranton, right? Scranton. Scranton. That was close.
And I think the thing with Scranton is I think there's a Scranton in a lot of towns.
Right.
And they tried to make it look like it could be anywhere.
It could be anywhere, and I love that.
So this is Abbott Elementary.
Relatable.
They are in Philadelphia. It's all about an elementary school. So grade school kids in an underserved low income community.
And the faculty.
So it mostly follows the faculty, a new teacher, Janine. Her name is Quinta Bronson. She is absolutely amazing. You probably have seen her before. She was on Black Lady Sketch Show. And she was a BuzzFeed creator back when BuzzFeed was really, really fucking big. And that was the first.
They had a good run.
Yeah, that was the first way Instagram creators can be paid. Yeah. You get a BuzzFeed deal. And then she had a viral clip that everyone's seen when she was like, "Oh, he got money."
Oh, yeah.
You remember
at
her?
the movies?
Yes. Mm-hmm. A large popcorn. Oh,
right.
He got a pretzel.
Uh-huh.
That's her.
That's
so funny. She created and wrote this show, and she's starring in it.
On ABC,
On ABC.
Wow.
Huge show. It also has Everybody Hates Chris. What's his name?
Chris?
Everybody Hates Chris.
Oh, what is
it has
his
that
name?
actor. I can't remember
great.
his name.
Oh, we got to get that. He's great.
He's in it, and it has Moesha's mom is in it.
Wow.
It's a great cast.
Tyler James Williams.
Yes, I was like, it's 3 names. It's 3 names. It has Lisa.
He's a grown man now. He's our age.
Yes.
Maybe he always has been.
Seems like he is the love interest in this. I'm going to just put that out there. It has Cheryl Lee Ralph. So, like I said, it's Moesha's mom, the original dream girl from Broadway, baby. If you don't know now, you motherfucking know.
Wow.
And then a new person that I am really fucking loving this character. She's a stand-up comedian. Her name is Janelle James. So she's the principal. She's been stealing all the scenes.
Oh,
she's fucking hilarious.
She's the one.
They're all doing great, but she is fucking hilarious to me. So definitely check it out. I think it's like 4 episodes in. I'm really standing up for it. It's giving me very much.
Yeah, you are.
It is, but it's giving me very much like Issa Rae. Like this is somebody who went from just creating content for. This was YouTube at the time, right? Because you're just putting clips up on YouTube.
That's all it was doing.
To writing her own show on ABC.
That's
prime
big.
Time.
That is giving Issa Rae.
Like this is really big, and they positioned her show to come out at the perfect time because Insecure is off. All of those all that viewership is up in the air, looking for something to watch. And I definitely think this is something we can all rally behind.
Love it.
Watch and enjoy as a Twitter family.
Love it.
So I'm really going to cap for it. I'm going to ride for it.
Okay.
So I definitely check it out.
Okay.
If nothing else on the list, check
Abbott
that one
Elementary.
out. Yes. Please.
Dope.
Like I said, I have lots of shows, so let's keep it pushing. Obviously, Euphoria is back on. Lexi doesn't really watch it. It's a lot.
It's a lot. I
don't blame you. I was debating if I was going to go back into this season.
And the Euphoria Twitter is so annoying.
Yes. They'll tweet the whole fucking show.
They're worse than the Power Twitter. They're worse than Snowfall Twitter even. Ooh, Snowfall's coming back in February. But yeah, like I just...
Yeah, I get it. And they're like...
It's a lot.
I get it.
It's a lot.
No, I understand.
And I feel like they're trying to be like Degrassi 3.0.
It's way worse than Degrassi.
Right. Like, oh my gosh, like this is supposed to be for kids?
Yes.
For kids?
So the last 2 things that I'm going to shout out today, Harlem on Amazon. Destiny, when she came on, she mentioned this show. Started the show with Lexi. We started
together. I haven't got back on it.
Yes, I finished it.
Ooh.
Thoroughly enjoy. Absolutely think it's really funny. Megan Good's got like a good show.
I like her.
They're already, and Boo Boo Kitty from Empire. I don't know her real character name. But she's on it as well. They're both doing well, but Megan Good, love to see it.
Yeah.
Love to see it. So I'm going to support it.
Is that her name?
No, this one.
Grace Byers. There we go. Oh, yeah, it does. She's on Empire with the shortcut.
Yeah.
And let's not forget Tyler Lepley. That handsome man.
You know, so he is very handsome. But, you know, it's really
what
the
is it
character.
for you?
It's the character. I'm more attracted to the character from the Pank. To
P-Valley.
P-Valley.
Then you are to this.
Yes.
That's keys. You got to know when you like the character and not the actual
because
person.
once he started talking on Harlem,
You're like,
I was like, it's not doing the same things it was doing to me before.
Howard? Right. Did you go to Howard? Damn, I thought she was from the streets.
Yes. No, it was very like, he did buck up on Megan Good's character. What's her name again?
Camille.
He did buck up on her. Like, he had to put her in check a little bit. And I was like, oh, there it is.
There's a little sliver.
But it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
It wasn't enough.
So
it's
taste.
the character from P-Valley, that voice. He don't talk much.
Yeah.
He's just staring at you from
and when
across
he does
the room.
have that accent. He does have an accent in real life, though. I think he is really from the South.
That's really gross. I'm sorry.
I hate it. But she said it was gross. Oh, I'm lying like shit. He's from Philly. Okay, but either way, when he does that fucking accent, ooh, that Southern accent. I'm lying like shit.
I'm lying like shit.
I'm lying like shit.
You just want to believe the character is real.
You do. And that was happening with me with Franklin Saint, and I had to come to realization, especially after I met him. I was like, But we won't go back down that road.
But
it's the character. And it's the way they talk. It is all of that. And, you know, demeanor, especially I feel like with men, is a thing that women are attracted to, that you either have it or you don't. Am I right?
Yeah.
It's not swag. I hate fucking using that word. It's not they have swag and they don't. It's
like the confidence, the way they carry themselves.
And it is confidence, but it's like demeanor. It's but also like the way you talk and the way you decide to dress and the way you decide to put shit together.
Yeah.
Like the whole package. The talk, the walk, the look, the personality, the motherfucking brain.
Gonna digress really quick. Lexi, do you have one specific type of person, or do you have like multiple types of people?
I think I have multiple, but I also feel like I date the same person. I've dated the same person a lot, but I do feel like, I know my friend Dominica said that before. Dom said something like, you don't have like, what is your type? I'm like, I think it's a person. I think it's like no, it's that actually. It's that demeanor. And I think it's that.
That's the common thread.
That's the common thread. I'm like, it's that. Yeah. It's like, I definitely don't like really sweet, like soft guys. Okay. Here's an example. Like before my relationship right now, my little thing, he told me he never got in a fight before.
And it just went downhill from there.
And it really made me look at him so differently from there. Like so differently. I was like, oh my God, you can't protect me if I'm out. What if bitches try to jump me? What if you're getting fucked up and I have to watch you? And then I might break up with you if you fucking get beat up in front of me type shit. Okay. I can't. Like,
Bro.
look, I like a manly man. I like a strong man, but I also like a man that like I realized like in touch with his feelings too. So it's a demeanor for me.
Okay.
That's what we're going with.
Okay. I just had to ask because I'm like, now that I think about it, I'm like,
of all the guys I've dated.
No, but I'm like, Lexi likes a very specific type. But then
Yes.
I thought about it and I was like, but they all
Are different.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they all appear different, but it's the same.
But it's the same
Type.
It's the same demeanor. Yeah. Literally Dom said the same thing. And that's how you know you're my real friends, because you pay attention to me.
Interesting. I just had to quickly clarify because
Yeah.
of what you were saying.
But just to throw it out there for whoever's listening, baby, you're the one. Okay. You're the one.
It's you. It's
you
always
for
been
me.
you.
It's you for me.
I
Okay.
hope you know that.
This is just speaking out on the,
We're talking about topics on the podcast.
Yeah.
Don't take nothing to heart.
But real shit. Yeah. That's what it is for me. So we digress, but good question. Is that all you've been watching?
Only those 20 things.
Okay.
I have like so much more, but I'm limiting myself.
We'll save it for
Yes.
next week.
I have a whole nother show to do next week. Go ahead.
Well, so I've watched a couple things. The one thing that I watched since I have not seen you that I've been fucking faithful to, I would say even the end of last year, I started Ozarks over.
Oh.
Faithful. I started
like,
over
from season 1
from
over?
season 1 because it's been like 3 years.
You know what? Watching the new season now, I'm like, wait, what happened? And I realize I'm not as engaged because I don't remember what the fuck is going on.
That part. And it's one of those shows that you gotta like.
It's a lot of moving pieces.
Yeah, Ash. It's a lot of moving pieces in Ozark. You really gotta pay attention.
You have to.
You gotta know. You know what's going on. And it's been about 3 years, I think, since the last season. So I caught up on 1 through 3, and I really.
So you're in it.
Took my time. Well, I've already finished season 4, part 1.
Oh.
I'm
Okay,
done.
I'm not there yet.
I
We're
know.
almost there. Shit's getting spicy,
Yes.
pricey. Darlene's a crazy ass motherfucker.
Dude, Darlene, like, how does she keep
Her in that shotgun.
Girl, she keeps killing people and escaping death herself. It really is raising.
Oh, I haven't gotten there yet.
Well, she's been killing people since she's been on the show.
Yes, for sure.
But
her
like,
in that shotgun. People, let me tell you about my best friend.
Man, how
That's her
does
in
she
that
get
shotgun.
away with fucking killing the cartel guy a couple seasons ago? Like, even that alone, I'm like, damn.
Her own husband.
And then, you know.
Key people this season already.
Already. So it's really good. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but this is a great show. Ozarks is up there with the Breaking Bads to me. And
I didn't watch Breaking Bad. Confession.
you know, Breaking Bad, I didn't watch all of it either, but I've watched a good amount of it.
It's tough. I feel like the episodes and clips I've seen, it's a lot of people like actually doing the drug, right? And that's just that kind of stuff. I don't know. Has always been really hard for me to watch.
Yeah,
I don't like to watch people actually do. I'll watch a show about drugs all day long, but I don't like to watch people doing them.
But this is going to go down in history as one of those shows, one of those great, great shows. I don't know if they're, by the looks of it, I don't know if they're going to have another season after season 4.
I think they were, because they keep, I don't know what's with Netflix, but Ozarks is always on the fucking chopping block.
Yeah.
Like they're like, it's canceled. And then we get another season.
Right.
I don't know if that's part of their promo and they're hyping for it.
Or it's because of where they film at. They really do film in the Ozarks. And that from it probably is challenging and expensive, right?
Possibly.
All those drone shots of the
and
lake.
being on the water.
And being on the water. And like the
shooting by the water is really hard.
Right. So all of that. Great fucking show, hands down. The creator's brilliant. I love Jason Bateman. He is so good. I love him. His personality is so good for this role. Like he just nails it. Like I feel like he's like this in real life. Like he nails it. Love Ruth. Why? Listen to shut your fucking mouth. Like
she can cuss her ass off. That was a really good Ruth.
Thank you.
That's your calling.
Thank you. I know. I could have done Ruth, but they needed. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go there. But you know what?
It fucks me up because every time I look at her, I'm like, she's young.
She's super young. She was started as like a 19-year-old on the show, and I think she's like 21 now.
Yeah, and they try and put her in situations where it's supposed to be sexual or she's supposed to have like flirting, and I'm just like
wait.
she is a child, and then I'm like, no, she's an adult. She's just child size.
Yes. And they also plant Wyatt, who's younger than her, with fucking old ass Darlene, who could be his grandma. So it is kind of weird, but at least we don't have to see sex scenes too extreme. Well, actually, we did see that one.
I was gonna say we did see that one.
Let's take us back to Wyatt and Darlene. But great fucking show, hands down. Fucking kudos. I love it. I already finished part 1. Part 2 will probably be the last of it, I feel like. So when you catch up a little bit more, what do you want, like episode 1 or 2?
No, I'm on like.
There's only 7
in there. I'm pretty deep in there.
Okay.
Then I'm like almost there. I think I'm on like 5, 6.
Cool.
I didn't know
when you finish it next week, we'll have more to discuss, and it'll be spicy and pricey.
Yes.
The only other thing I've been watching, besides sporting games, right? This is funny, is Marriage Boot Camp.
The one with Nori?
The one with Nori and Molly Mall, and also some other people who I didn't really know. And I got a little invested. I don't really watch. I like to call it the trash TV too much.
I cut it off way back in I think the last trash thing I watched, and it was the last thing, was Black Ink Crew years ago.
Good call, though.
Because that was a great show.
And great fucking reality TV.
Fucking prime.
Chef's kiss.
Black Ink, and the very last one was Love and Hip Hop, but specifically
nice.
like the last season Cardi B was on.
Oh, okay. That was a really good season. That was a really good season.
That was like the last thing. I catch clips of Real Housewives online, but I haven't watched Atlanta in a long time.
I watched The Housewives of Potomac recently also too. I watched a couple.
really
It's in DC
Potomac.
basically. Yeah, Potomac. Whatever.
Potomac. Where's the L coming from?
I don't know.
You put an L in your salmon.
Oh, Potomac. My bad. But yeah, I didn't even know about that part of the United States, but it's great. That is a great trash TV. I love it. I love the stories.
outfits.
Marriage Boot Camp is fucking great.
Marriage Boot Camp is a good one.
It's crazy. This season is so fucking crazy. This girl, she's in love with her husband and they don't have kids, but he's like bisexual and like he throws her kids against her and like it's just so much and they're so mean to each other and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then we got the British girl that has like the hood British accent.
Oh,
and she's with the rapper.
So she's no, she is a rapper. That's Moni in the Middle.
Well, yeah, but she's also like a producer now or something. Like she's still in music. She doesn't really rap actively anymore, but she's still in music. And her husband, or I don't know if they're married on. No, I think they all are, right? Yeah, her husband is a failing rapper, if you will.
Damn.
And it was, and she's always like, "You never supported me. You never put money behind me." And she's like, "What the fuck are you doing? You ain't showing me nothing.
Yeah,
why am I gonna put money?"
So Moni in the Middle, for y'all who might be too young, she is a rapper from like back in the
she's
day,
in her
the
50s.
beginning, the
Her
beginning of
daughter's
hip hop. But like, not to be a dick, but like she was out around when Queen Latifah was popping and De La Soul, and like that's the crew she run with, Jungle Brothers, like the whole, that was her. Her whole vibe. Go listen to Buddy. It's one of a good introduction to Moni Love.
Yes. Nore's on there with his wife, and then we had Molly Mall, and that shit got fucking spicy. Him and his girl were faking their relationship just to be on the show, and 4 days later, he gets arrested for running a prostitution ring, and I was like, oh, it's so much tea.
And this is all on the show?
All on the show. They show them getting kicked off the show because they're lying.
How do I watch? I'm gonna watch a little trash.
Sling. I have Sling. Shout outs to Asia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
so let's go to Sling. But you can get that reality TV on a couple more apps too.
I've seen clips on YouTube, and they're only clips of Nori for whatever reason that we watch. Probably because we watch a lot of Drink Champs. So it's like trying to tie us in. But they're short clips. Like they're no longer than 3 minutes. So like I kind of seen some of it and some of the people who are on the show, but I don't know all that other stuff. So that sounds juicy. I like.
Super juicy. So that's really all I've been watching. I gotta
Trash and we love it.
We love it. We love it. I didn't expect to finish Ozark so quick, so I gotta find something else. But you just gave me a lot. I should finish Harlem.
Finish Harlem. Yeah, it's not that much.
It's not. It's like 10 episodes. I think I'm already in episode 2 or 3. 3, I think. So
yeah,
cool.
It's funny.
All right. Well, let's
well.
take it into
Heat
Seekers music.
That's right. If you don't know, you should know. Heat Seekers is all the music that we've been vibing to. We are starting at season 3, so that means we're going to add some new stuff to the playlist, and you can keep that popping after you finish this podcast, whether you're watching on YouTube or listening on your favorite streaming platform. You can go over and vibe out to the playlist. Real simple. Before we drop what we're gonna add, I thought this was really cool. I'm a big fan of Joyce Rice. I think she's amazing. She's super talented. Cool, cute little R&B pop star. Absolutely love it. Kind of ties into TV too. Proud Family is coming back, and Joyce Rice is going to be singing the intro.
The theme song.
Yeah, they said
so cool.
They were going back and forth about if they should redo the theme song because it's so iconic. Beyond Solange did her thing. On the original.
She did. And she paid her homage in her interview I seen.
Yeah,
she definitely gave her respect.
She gave her respect. She said it was a big thing. But the creators were saying
privileged.
Yeah, the creators were saying like they came across Joyce Rice while they were going back and forth about if they were going to change the theme song, if they were going to keep it, etc., etc. They came across her and they were like, this is actually Penny Proud if she was a pop star. And I was like, I can see that.
I could see it too. I could totally see it.
I can see that. So
they nailed it. They nailed it.
Yeah. So I'm really excited that it sounds like not a little. I need to stop doing that. But it sounds like a remix of the old. So
as it should
nice.
be. It shouldn't be too
far off. Just a new singer. So we love to see it.
Oh, shout outs real quick, and then we can move forward. I did see Scream, the new Scream. We talk about paying homage and like new thing, like old shows that are coming back or old movies. Interesting. Wasn't great, wasn't horrible, but I did like what they did. They paid a lot of homage to the old ones, and I forgot how iconic the old Screams were. So I did go to the movies and see that recently, which was a cool experience because, like, I remember going to see Scream in the movies back in the day.
Okay.
So it was pretty cool. So I would say give it a whirl. You could probably wait till it comes out on, like, one of the apps, but...
Yeah. And just watch it from the comfort of your own home.
Exactly.
Don't pay the $60.
Right, but they did a cool little paying homage thing, so I think that's cool. It's great to see when things come back and they do it tastefully.
Yeah,
I
like that.
Shout outs to that. All right.
All right. Well, this is a long episode as it is, so let's not talk about all the new releases.
Right.
Since we've been out, why don't you just what you listening to, girl? Let's just go right into it.
Well, what I'm gonna drop today, there has been a lot of stuff that has dropped since obviously we last spoke. I'm going to drop today a song by Fredo Bang. It's called Fool for Love.
Ooh.
It's giving sad boy. It's giving whiny rapper. I love it. I'm here for it. I vibe out in the car to it. You know, if it comes on my gym playlist, I'm not skipping it. If it comes on while I'm cooking or cleaning, I'm not skipping it. I like it. It's cute. It's cool. It's still thug loving.
Okay, thug loving.
Check it out. Everyone's a fool for love from time to time.
Not thug loving. Okay, we like it. We like it. So I'm going to put y'all on to an artist that I've recently found. His name is Destin. Destin, not Dustin. Destin.
Like you are destined for greatness.
Bitch, yes. Girl, yes. Destin Conrad. The song that I'm going to put y'all on to is called In the Air. Mm-hmm. I like it. It's super catchy. It's a bop. I
Put that weed in the air.
like that. But R&B, smooth, laid back. You know, I'm always on my bomb. So back on my bullshit, like always. But definitely check him out. He's super young. He's 19. He's a baby. I like this song. I think we can get a few more tracks from him. Mm-hmm. That should be good. But this is his song that's blowing up. Again, it's called In the Air. I've been sitting on that one for a while. I think y'all gonna enjoy it.
Thanks for sharing. Well, I can't wait. Playlist is rather long. We got some heat.
I know. I'm like, should we break it up and start a season 3 playlist?
I was thinking maybe we might want to consider that.
Let's do it. Okay. Season 3 Heat Seeker playlist on the way, baby.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, look, new year, same us. We're here, back at it again, wrapping up episode 108, the beginning of season 3. Thank you for rocking with us. It's been so real, you guys. Your girl, Flex Luther.
Big Flex.
Checking out, you know who I'm with, my A1 Day One, the one and only Ashley J.
That's right. My name's Ashley J. I ask for one thing only, people, that you put some respect on my motherfucking name, dog. Like that. Until next time.
Tell your mama to come through.
Subscribe, like, share, be careful.
Real simple.
Please.
Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube
Please
page.
give our YouTube some love. Don't
Give us a
forget
thumbs
about
up.
it. We have full episodes available.
Yep.
All right. Pull up to the kickback. It happens every motherfucking Thursday. We are fucking out of here.
We're out of here. Till next week.
Yep.